welcome back to the channel. Dodgy Gamer here with episode 3 of Beta Bocas, our beta save for Football Manager 2020 with Boca Juniors in Argentina. Today we're playing our Copa Libertadores game. It's the quarterfinal, second leg. We're playing Sao Paolo, or SPO, of Brazil. Just to bring you up to speed, on the first leg, you'll see here, that was a 2-2 draw. We had a bit of a tough time. We were on the ropes a bit in Brazil, but we bounced back. We came from behind twice to get that draw. Pato, who I was surprised to find out is still only 29 years old. It feels like he should be much older than that. But Pato cutting in from the wing to score 2 goals for Sao Paolo. But we were able to hit back in the first half through our attacking wing-back Buffarini, and then into stoppage time, the teenage Venezuelan striker Hurtado got an equaliser to set us up nicely. We've got the away goals. We just have to be careful at the back today. But you'll see that's been one of a spate of draws since the last episode. The last game you would have watched in episode 2 was that stupendous 4-0 win over Vélez. We followed that up with another impressive win, a 3-0 win over Argentinos Juniors. Sebastian Villa with a brace and Hurtado again with a goal. We then had our toughest league challenge to date, going away to Racing Club, local rivals, one of many local rivals for Boca Juniors, and that was a 2-2 draw as well. This time, though, it was a flip of what would happen a few days later in the Libertadores game, that we took the lead twice and Racing were able to peg us back twice. However, we were happy with that point. Wasn't so happy with the next point, away to Lanús, not the strongest team in the league, and it was a 0-0 draw. We did dominate the game, it's just converting the chances into goals. It just wasn't happening. So, straight into our first match. This is different to the formation. I went with the wing-backs in the first leg, so this is going to be a bit different. Hopefully that will shock the Brazilians and they won't know what's hit them. So they're going with a 4-2-3-1. Pato is there again. Just to make things confusing for any English football fans out there, they've got a player called Everton. Dani Alves is also a familiar name. They're 36 years old now, back playing in Brazil, marauding the right wing for his team. So team talk done, we've got a few players happy. We're going to have a tunnel interview. We're both in good form apparently. I'm in one of those awkward situations at the moment with Football Manager where, because we're drawing lots of games, it doesn't seem to be able to understand or decide if we're in good form or poor form. Change in tactical style, it's the right thing to do now. We're trying to catch them off guard. And Copa Libertadores leading goal scorers, Sao Paolo. Yeah, boys are confident. Oh, come on, this is just a pre-match tunnel interview. I've got a match to do. Come on, just let us get out there. Thank you. All right. Oh, we are kicking off this time. I was just about to comment on the fact that we don't get opening highlights, meaningless opening highlights in FM20, but we've got an opening highlight here. Hopefully it's not something for Sao Paulo. Andrada picks the ball up. Are we going to build something from the back? He rolls it out to Fabra, the left back, into De Rossi. De Rossi, who the media have been saying should get a call up to the Italy squad based on his form, so that's a great endorsement for the Superliga Argentina. Anyway, Fabra knocks a ball in. No one's really getting a handle on this, but Zarate now pings one to Salvio, who heads over the bar. Good opening minute of play. Okay, with a throw in to Sao Paulo here, but deep in their half. Rain lashing down on Buenos Aires here. But are we going to be able to defend this? Everton gets through one-on-one. Andrada makes the save. So I guess that one-on-one does work both ways, that problem. Anyway, there we go. I didn't see who got the header, but Andrada tipped it over. It's another corner. This is a dangerous spell of pressure for Sao Paulo, and straight into Andrade's hands this time. Just told the players, demanding a bit more, because, you know, Sao Paulo have had the chance to dominate. Zarate with the curling free kick. I thought I was going wide, but the keeper saved it. Okay, well, keeper's a better judge of that than me. But now it's a free kick for the Brazilians. Dani Alves taking it, but it's straight to Andrada. Are we going to build something from here? Looks like we might. There we go, straight to Zarate, who finds Salvio in plenty of space on the wing. He cuts to the byline, gets inside, plays it back to Buffarini, and the shot goes in just wide. That could have been a great goal. But the highlights are still coming. You get the goal kick here. They play it short. We've got a head on it, but it's not directed to anyone in particular. The Rossi nearly got a foot on it. Now we've just got to get control of the ball here. Get it off them. We do, but it's just punted with no real direction. I have been telling them to pass it short, work the ball into the box, but this doesn't always filter through. But mistake from the defence there, and Abila's through. He takes the shot one-on-one, and it gets tipped wide. We did score those one-on-ones in the last episode. It's just not happening today. But we're going to get a second bite of the cherry here with the corner. It's whipped in, but it comes to Pato. We've got to watch out for the danger here. It's averted. But we're straight into another highlight. They're just coming thick and fast in this match. Just Tche whips in across, but we have got the quick break. It's Abila. He's got a man to beat. He's going to cut it back to the overlapping Almendra, who scores the goal. Advantage Boca. Look at that. Abila, just beautiful touch to control the ball. Intelligent play. He holds it up, waits for the runners to come in. Almendra just takes a touch, fires the shot across the face of the keeper. Been quite a hectic match so far. The highlights are just not stopping. But as long as we keep getting attacks like this, we don't mind. Abila wins us a goal. No, not a goal. I was going to say a goal kick. A corner. Silly me. Anyway, Marcone with it now. Marcone, has he got someone to play to? Yes, he has. Oh, but we've lost it to Tche. And it's a foul, and I think that's where the highlight ends. Well, after that action-packed first half hour, nothing. We get to half-time with no further highlights, so I'm just going to tell them, keep it going. Don't let your focus waver whatsoever. Best thing to say. Let's get out there for the second half. We edged that first half, definitely. We got the 1-goal lead. We edged possession. We had more chances. We've just got to watch out for them hitting us on the break. Of course, we do have 2 away goals from the first leg, so that does give us a little bit of a cushion. However, if we do concede, that's just going to put those nerves a bit more on edge, isn't it? There's a place in the semi-finals of the Copa Libertadores at stake here. That's what the board demanded of me. They said semi-finals. That's their expectation, along with winning the Superliga Argentina. But we'll see how it goes. We've at least got to get off to a good start with the Copa Libertadores. We don't want to put any doubts in the board's mind early on in this career. But here we go. It comes out to Fabra. Knocks in a deep cross to Abila. And yes, De Rossi, the Italian playmaker, has put us 2-0 up. Strong advantage now. I was worried there that the chance was going to slip through our fingers. But, sorry, it was Salvio, not Abila, who just beautifully pulled the ball back. Rossi made the run to the edge of the area. The despairing keeper dived, but couldn't keep it out. Okay, a couple of substitutions just to keep things fresh. McAllister and Villa have come on as a close call there. Okay, Dani Alves with the free kick. Just got to keep them at bay for a little bit longer. And there you go. We won the ball, but immediately given it away. But it's come back to Andrade, who makes a quick clearance. Yeah, that's not what we wanted to see, though. Come on. Got to keep the ball, guys. We've got to keep the ball, but there's lots of giving it away. Anyway, Salvio coming now with the shot. Very good save by the keeper. Quick break. That's what we like to see. I do wonder that's something I've noticed, I think, perhaps more than the one-on-ones in this beta, is the amount of time possession is given away by both teams. It's more than I would expect with some top-level clubs. Anyway, here we go, building up another attack, but we've lost the ball, and Anthony has it now on the wing for Sao Paolo, but Almendra, scorer of the first goal, intercepts, but his clearance goes nowhere. Again, lots of the ball being given away by both sides, even as I comment on that fact. And now Sao Paulo looking for something, giving the ball away again. Oof, glad we did not give the ball away in that particular scenario. We have given it away now, and it comes to Anthony, who's made the run inside, goes for the cheeky little chip. Trying to be too clever, mate. Trying to be too clever. It's in Andrade's hands now. Okay, Andrade launches it, and it comes to Salvio on the wing, whips in the cross, well, switches it across field actually, gets it back. Yeah, I have noticed there's a bit too much of that. Oh, as we've scored a third goal. Not too much of that. Never too much of the goal scoring stuff. But there is a bit too much of this switching it from wing to wing. Like, I know some players have that PPM, switch ball to opposite flank, but it's definitely happening a bit too much in the beta, I think. Alright then, Fabra with the throw-in. Are we going to rub salt in the wound here? We are. Salvio scores a fourth. Sao Paolo have just crumbled now in the second half. They had a little spell at 2-0 down where it looked like they might score, but that third goal's killed it. They're not getting anywhere near coming back into this. Simple tap-in for Salvio there. Looking for a consolation perhaps here, Sao Paolo, but they've given it away again. Here comes Albia. It's knocked out wide to Villa. He can cut inside. He's got plenty of time, plenty of options. Fabra now whipping the cross in. Salvio's header goes just wide. And now a goal kick for Sao Paolo. They play it out to Alves, who, has had a decent game today. And now he's been dispossessed by Villa. Villa whips in the cross. And Albia 5-0 here, people. 5-0. We're making quite the statement as we head into the semi-finals. So Alves cruelly dispossessed there by Villa. Villa just runs down the wing, does his job to perfection, beats his man. Simple cross and header. And that's all our action for today. 4 goals there in the second half, 3 in the final 10 minutes as we run out 5-0 winners on the night, 7-2 winners on aggregate. Very pleased with the result and your performance, of course. Well, we received nearly £1 million for getting through that quarter-final. And now we get to go to the ATM. Right, ATM I'm going to assume is Atletico Mineiro. Another Brazilian team. The Brazilian teams are always going to be a challenge in the Copa Libertadores. Let's see if that's in the schedule yet. It is. It's in there for October. And I think I'm getting another episode in mind already. Okay, so Copa Libertadores sorted, and now we're on to our league game. So thank you for sticking around for the second match. If you did enjoy the first match, go ahead, hit the like button now. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Drop a comment. All of that helps. All of that helps with getting the channel noticed. And now we're on to our second game of the episode. In the league, we're playing the bottom team, Rosario Central. It's third versus last so far, but you see we've got ground to make up. We're already 4 points back from River. Those 2 draws where River are yet to drop a point, so a solid win today is a must. This is what we're going up with, so same formation, made a few changes, brought Hurtado in. We're giving Villa a start this time, giving De Rossi a rest. We've got Capaldo and Campuzano coming in the centre of midfield, and the youngster Mingo gets to play in central defence. Okay, looks like Rosario Central are going to sit deep. We'll have to look to exploit space in the middle of the pitch. And we've got to tell them to do it for the fans. Do it for the fans who pay your wages and all of that. You've got what it takes. Get out there, play the game, win the game. First highlight then coming in the 18th minute, so we've had to wait a while. It's Boca's ball, but we've given it away. We've given it away. Now let's hope Rosario Central return the favour. Indeed they do. Hurtado's through. Keeper saves it, tips it over the bar. We've got ourselves a corner. Corner comes in from Zarate, and the header goes straight in. Marcone came up. He usually sits deep, but he came up for the corner, bulleted a header past the keeper, and we're a goal to the good. Rosario Central have it now, trying to build something out of their own half. We've got to keep the pressure on them, and that's what we do as Mas shuts it down. It's Vida who's cutting inside. Ooh, he brought it up to the keeper. The keeper just blocked the shot, but it's another corner. We've already scored from a corner. Are we going to score from another one? No. But we get a corner here. Zarate knocks it in, and there's the second goal. Hurtado gets it. Hurtado with his 4th goal of the season so far, 3rd in the league. Simple header, beat his man at the far post. The goalkeeper was close but couldn't keep it out. And that's your half. 2 corners, 2 goals. Okay, told them to keep their concentration. Had to tell Marcone, one of the scorers, that I was happy with him, because otherwise he looked a bit unhappy. Mingo's looking nervous. hopefully the win's going to be good for his confidence then. We do have a player looking complacent as well. This time, the corner does not go in. It's Villa who's looking complacent. We might think about subbing him off. Okay, Rosario Central have it here. Are we going to be able to sneak the ball off them? Indeed, we intercept the pass. Villa comes, runs through on goal. Goalkeeper didn't really position himself very well. He just fires it into the far corner. 3-0, 8th goal of the episode. Anyway, intercepted pass from Campuzano. Gets knocked by Hurtado out to Villa. Villa knows exactly what to do. A nice and simple steal of a goal. We brought on the old guard with De Rossi and Tevez now on the pitch for the final few minutes. Zarate with the free kick. That's been tipped wide by the keeper. Quite a curler, that one. Zarate with the corner this time. Tevez picks it up on the other side of the pitch. We're bringing it back inside. Can we build something from here? De Rossi to Zarate. It's knocked out wide to Mas, who's made the overlapping run. Tevez. Okay, the highlights are coming thick and fast at the end of this one. We've got the ball. We knock it out wide. Zarate with the chance to cut inside. Goes for glory. But Ledesma is more than equal to it. Okay, looks like there's going to be trouble here. Okay, referee gives a warning, I think. And we've got a free kick. Oh, and dearie me, we've been caught asleep by Gamba. Gamba gets through, but the keeper is equal to it. Bit of a sloppy bit of play. A bit of complacency creeping in there, I think. I better tell the team to concentrate, make sure they keep their minds on the game for the last 5 minutes. Okay, we must be approaching the final highlights now. We're in the 90th minute. There's 3 minutes of stoppage time to be played as Gamba gets through on goal again. Saved by the keeper. Bufferini picks up the loose ball. Danger averted. Okay, we've got one final highlight right on 93 minutes. The throw-in is taken. It's played to the edge of the box, and it's a goal. I thought there must be a goal coming if they're going to show the highlight. Oh, he sprints back with the ball. Yes, let's get 2 more goals in the 0 minutes remaining. And there we go. Full time it is. 3-1 victors today. So it was very much an easy win in the end, as anticipated. That puts us second, although Racing Club are still to play. We still can't catch River, though, who, of course, won the earlier kickoff against Patronato. So, here you see confirmation of today's 2 results, and just having a look at what we've got coming up. So, only the 4 games in September, 3 in the league, and we've got a Copa Argentina match to play at Banfield as well. Independiente is probably the biggest of those games that we're going to play. Moving into October, we've got the 2 semi-final legs against Atletico Mineiro. We've also got Arsenal, but not that Arsenal. Arsenal de Sarandi, Estudiantes and Godoy Cruz. Again, none of the real big league matches there. I think this is something that hurts the Superliga Argentina at the moment, probably only playing each team once. You know, you want some of those big rivalries to come around a couple of times a season. So what we're going to do, I'm going to play through September. We'll see how September goes. I'm hoping we can beat Banfield and advance it into the quarterfinals of the Cup. So we'll see where that match gets scheduled, and then we'll decide exactly when to come in. There's probably going to be a Copa Libertadores game in the next episode, but we'll see. We might do Estudiantes and Atletico Mineiro semi-final second leg, something like that. You'll find out when episode 4 drops into your subscription box. So to make sure you don't miss it, do hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Maybe, ring the little notification bell if that tickles your fancy. Please do drop a comment, let me know what you thought of today's episode, and and share the video, anything to help the channel grow. I'm Dodgy Gamer, and I'll see you again soon.